Hello, my name is Julia. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius and the voice of source. The name of my channel, and you can find me on Instagram, voice of source, com as one word. Follow me here on voice of source. Also visit my website, Sag Independent, and world energy, maybe traveling, closing some cycles, or let's see. Yeah, this is my website, which is voiceofsource.com, as I said, and you can find all kinds of spiritual products there. You can book a private reading, which I do for an hour. If you want a shorter, cheaper version, then just let me know. I should create an option to do that, really. Okay, we feel good? We feel good. It almost feels like a new chapter is beginning with this card. Usually it's the end of the chapter and the Fool is in the beginning, but and with this offer, and then the communication about this offer, oh, it might put you out of your singlehood. Saggy. Let's have a look. What's going on? Almost saw a turtle today, snorkeling. For those of you, this is was about to jump. It's the same. I'm gonna take it upright. Or perhaps if it's upside down, there's something unfinished, some unfinished business with. Swords energy. We got a Queen of Swords at the bottom. You're having words with someone, maybe still some residue from even documentation, your past life, okay. So this is not a mystery to you. You've been here before, you've done this before. Okay. Well, we're on the verge of the Mercury retrograde, so it could well possibly be that the past partner is coming through, or some final, like maybe, I don't know, some literally like tiniest of documents. I don't know why I got documents from the Queen of Swords, but feels like a, say litigation lawyer, but like a female lawyer. I don't know, potentially you're dealing with a female lawyer in regards to a situation which is where you don't have any illusions about. I mean, having done that, you'll complete a cycle and you open up yourself to something new, to the world. Maybe you're doing documents for traveling. We got a King of Wands. Okay, so, and we had the Five of Cups reverse. So yeah, this is like a past, feels like a past disappointment with someone. You don't mind me eating on my channel. Yeah, it's past her disappointment with someone, I think, who you've been probably in a long connection with before. But it's over with. I think it's done. Let's have a look. That's probably your most recent past. Let's have a look at the present. Yeah, you still feel a bit wounded. Nine of Wands in reverse. I mean, you kind of passed that. But you remember, you recall that feeling. That's what it feels like. Shimmy down now. Okay, we got a 10 of Wands reverse. It's like you haven't completely put these burdens down. What is this? Who's this guy? Who's this girl in the King of Wands? So this person is kind of looking back to what you had, and they're potentially coming back with an offer. We got that same, okay, There's like a delayed decision. Saggies? What is this? I really want my... Grapes. I rarely buy grapes here because it's not I don't think grapes is a local fruit, but I crave it today. It looked really good. You don't want to reconcile. You don't want to... Yeah, you're in this energy of, I'm gonna cut you off, mother. Beep, 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 beep. But look at this. This is no. You've gone through a lot of things with this person, and there's still like this residual disappointment, pain, heartache, and you don't want to meet up with them, you don't want to connect with them, you don't want to consider getting back with them. I mean, it could be like it could be even something like your past like husband coming back, you know, like your ex-husband, or your past long-term lover, somebody like significant, because you have past history, you've completed that cycle before. It's not a mystery to you what this relationship would entail, and you've been wounded and hurt, and you've dropped it, and then now for you to reconsider all of that all over again, I mean, you'd have to come in like with completely none of that baggage there to actually, for this to be upright and you dropping it. Yeah, there was an end to this situation. Whoa, let's give us a bit more information about this King of Wands in the present. Interesting, Saggies. Yeah, I mean, this was coming up in my mind right now. It's like, what would be the one reason that I would want to get back with you again? This is what you're thinking. Like, what would be the one thing? Give me one reason for me to get back with you. Woof. Look at that. So the lovers are here, like, in reverse. Because it's past, because it has finished. Look at this whole second row, it's all in reverse. It's like, it's done over and dusted with, but then it's kind of like still sort of there. How is that even possible, right? That's kind of how you're feeling, like, this person? Seriously? Man, that would feel so strange, right? It's like, but they are upright. I think it's the way you're seeing this. They're offering a cup. They're not really stuck. They don't want, they're enlightened. They don't want anything else. Really interesting. I feel like I want to clarify the King of Wands a bit more. Give me a bit more on the King of Wands. I'm just getting the long-term partner. Long-term partner. For some of you, it could have been, like I said, husband or wife in the past. So an ex-husband and wife. It was someone significant. I don't feel like it. That's why it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do that as well. Let's clarify the King. Very interesting situation you got yourself. Look at this. And this is you. So you're coming after them in a non-stable and non-balanced energy of the Queen of Pentacles. And I even reversed the deck just to make sure that most of these cards are actually going to be upright, but it's, nah, that didn't change it. So yeah, so you two, I'm getting attracting each other. You still attracted to each other. This is what I'm getting. Wow. Well, that's one way of dealing with things. And then you have all of that resistance, right? Because you maybe, if you've been in a long-term connection, partnership, marriage with this person, to go back into that, that's that is an interesting thing to do, because I mean, I'm not saying I'm against something like this. I mean, I've never been married, so what do I know? But I think just having worked through some of the things on your end, and them having worked with some things on their end, sometimes coming back is actually a good thing. But you would need to see, like this thing that I said that came through, like, give me one good reason, give me just one thing. Like, it's like I will hold on to that one thing, but give it to me. But you're coming on to them as having not balanced, in a non-balanced energy, not in upright. So there's things going on with you. So that's what I mean. For you, it is a resistance. For you, this is a bit more complicated. For you, there's still a bit of sorrow that you're carrying there. And even though it's not it's not an illusion, and I think the offer is genuine, and we've seen the Knight of Pentacles, and we've seen the Page of Cups, and it's reading this way because battery in my camera holder is dead. Okay, let's get the final outcome. So what can we expect in the future from this situation? Are you going to be able to overcome over this resistance and consider this union and make a choice, possibly towards this person or not? And reconcile with them. Let's have a look. Transformation. So transformation is possible. It's the death, but it also could be the birth of something. And every end is a beginning, and every beginning is an end simultaneously. Okay. Yeah, you can heal this. You can heal, at least you really need to heal, because you haven't fully healed from this. But you're pretty much done. You're not, feels like, gonna travel to them. Did you see that? Oh my god, it's just like, they're gonna offer you a new beginning. They're gonna offer you a stable new beginning. So that's what you've been waiting for. And that's beautiful. We're gonna heal. I think that's from a Beyonce song. Maybe they, like, in that song he cheated, right? In that whole album. But when they healed, they made it like, she's singing, the verse goes like, and we're gonna make it glorious, right? So, and there's like, how many girls present? So there's like a lot of healing, feminine energy, like pouring, look at that, pouring over her. And it's like, it is phenomenal. The way it's described within the song, and you can see in the video, it's like, it's gonna be grandiose, that whole healing process. And like, it's like he's, you know, this person could be very beneficial for your healing. Or, I mean, of course, you understand that there's another option for you to just heal that yourself fully, put an end, not travel to this person, and then focus on work, let's say. But because it's falling under the King of Wands and the Lovers, and we have these two beautiful out cards at the end of this, it's going to be transformative. We have the Death Major Arcana here. This can really you can transmute this energy. So this whole resistance here in this row can be really, because energy doesn't, you don't make energy really. You always transform it, right? It comes from something, from wind, from water, right? We all know that. So changing the state of matter from one form to another form, here's where the creation happens, on that contrast, on that transition, on that friction. So that friction in this row that you have, you can transmute and heal into the star and accept this serious offer for a new beautiful beginning. And you know, I keep hearing we're gonna heal. If you manage to go back to somebody you know, somebody you've been, somebody you've been married to, somebody, you know, you're gonna build on something already that you know from before, all the things that you have learned together when it was painful, all the things that you have learned separately when it was painful, maybe having tried other things, but now you're coming together with a lot more mature, a lot more aware, a lot more, you have all the possibilities there. Same as this, even probably more potentiality than, I say even equally. Because on one hand, there's all this experience and knowing each other. And the non-experience in a new relationship can have, you know, has to go through a lot of still like balancing out. This here, you have done a lot of that. There's a great potential, I think. I mean, I am all for it, but it looks beautiful. This, like having the death and a delayed journey, potentially. Whether you or this person, I don't know, seems like you're not willing to move quite yet, but the offer is there. It's a beautiful, it feels very pure and very serene. Very pure and serene. So I think you're gonna order the music here, if you know what I mean. Like, you can really say, okay, I will consider this, but these are my terms. In a way, like, let's make this healing glorious. Let's really pull out all this sores and pains and just pour into each other. Wow, I'm really, really impressed. So, whew, beautiful energy at the end there. So, this is your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a great day. Hasta la vista, baby.